Welcome to episode 62, where we dive into Robert Greene's The Law of Human Nature. Envy is a feeling we've all experienced at some point. It's that gnawing sense of wanting what someone else has and feeling discontented about what we don't. This emotion is ancient. Greek poet Hesiod once remarked, "The potter envies the potter, the craftsman, the writer," highlighting how people often feel envious of others who are in similar fields. While some might experience envy more frequently, almost everyone encounters it under certain circumstances. Understanding these triggers can help us manage envy better. Let's explore what sparks this emotion and how we can navigate it more effectively. What makes people envious? 1. When your life suddenly gets better. One of the biggest things that can make people envious is when your life suddenly improves, especially at work. Let's say you get a big promotion or win an award. Your co-workers who are still trying to get ahead might feel envious. This happens a lot in jobs where people compete with each other, like in art, writing, or business. For example, in the past, artists who suddenly got big jobs became targets for their envious rivals. These rivals could be really mean. Even famous artists weren't immune to this. Michelangelo, a great Renaissance artist, was envious of Raphael, who was younger but very talented. Michelangelo tried to hurt Raphael's reputation and stop him from getting work. 2. Natural talents. Some people are born with special talents or gifts. They might be really good looking, great at sports, have a wonderful imagination, or be super smart. When these naturally gifted people also work hard and have some luck, they often make others envious. The trouble is, people with natural gifts often don't understand envy. They don't feel envious of others, so they can't understand why others would feel that way about them. This can make them show off their talents without realizing it, which makes others even more envious. 3. Being a successful woman. Women who do really well in their careers often face a special kind of envy and dislike from others. People might say these successful women are too cold, too ambitious, or not feminine enough. This happens because some people still have old-fashioned ideas about what women should be like. Coco Chanel, who was a very successful businesswoman, had to deal with this kind of envy all her life. Even when she was at the top of her career, people close to her sometimes tried to bring her down because they were envious. 4. Social media. These days, envy is even more common because of social media. On platforms like Facebook or Instagram, we can see what our friends, acquaintances, and celebrities are doing all the time. But what we see isn't real life. It's a perfect version that people want to show. We see the best parts of people's vacations, their happiest moments with friends and family, and all their successes. This can make us wonder if we're missing out on something. We might start to feel like our lives aren't as good as others, even though we're only seeing the highlights of their lives. How to handle envy. 1. Be aware and humble. If you think people might be envious of you, try to be aware of it and stay humble. When you talk about your success, mention how lucky you were. Show that you're not perfect. Talk about your mistakes or things you're not good at. This can help people see you as more human and relatable. 2. Show your flaws. Sometimes it can actually be good to let people see that you're not perfect. John F. Kennedy, a US president, became more popular after he made a big mistake and took responsibility for it. People felt they could relate to him more after seeing he wasn't perfect. 3. Be a good leader. If you're in a leadership position, you can avoid making others envious by including them and valuing their opinions. Robert Rubin, who was an important leader in finance and government, was good at this. Even when he knew the most about something, He would ask others what they thought and listen carefully to their answers. 4. Stay calm and keep your distance. If someone is being envious and trying to hurt you, the best thing to do is stay calm. Don't get upset or angry, because that's what they want. If you can, try to spend less time around people who are very envious of you. 5. Deal with your own envy. Remember that everyone feels envious sometimes, especially now with social media showing us everyone's best moments. When you feel envious, try to turn that feeling into something positive. Use it as motivation to improve yourself, or try to be happy for the other person's success. In today's world, where we're always comparing ourselves to others, and success is very visible, it's more important than ever to understand and manage envy. By knowing what makes people envious, learning how to handle it when others are envious of us, and dealing with our own envious feelings, we can create a better environment for everyone. Remember, it's natural to feel envious sometimes. The important thing is how we handle those feelings. If we can be kind to ourselves and others, stay humble, and focus on our own growth, instead of comparing ourselves to others, we can overcome the negative effects of envy. This way, we can build a world where people support each other's successes instead of feeling threatened by them. We're currently accepting support through likes on our video, which motivate us to create top-quality content just for you. If you find something relatable, please share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments. Your insights could be valuable to others. Also, make it a daily habit to learn something new. The content you consume feeds your mind, so be intentional about it. Without careful choice, algorithms might shape your thoughts for you, so stay mindful. Finally, don't forget to subscribe.